Hi, I'm Jessica. Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my goal is to get out of debt so I can hike the Appalachian Trail. It's going to take some time, but I'm willing to put in the work. This video is going to be about my budget for my second paycheck of February. So stick around, let's have a look, let's dive into it. Let's go open up Google Sheets. Guys, let's take a look at my budget. As you can see, this was paycheck one. I got $1,600. We did all this magic right in here, which left me to $124 in my bank. And you'll be happy to know I actually did have $124 in my bank left over. I didn't go over budget, and I was able to put that towards my REI credit card on February 7th, the day before I got paid. Now, I just got paid on February 8th. This is my paycheck number 2. And $1,600 again. Now that varies sometimes. It's $1,602, $1,610. But I kind of just leave it at $1,600 just for the sake of my sanity, because I don't like dealing with different kinds of numbers. It's always $1,600. It never goes under. And so I just kind of work with the $1,600. So now you can see some categories have changed. In the no budget, in the no budge category, I got electric bill, phone, therapy, REI, and my student loan. So basically what that means is like all of this stuff is going to be taken out of my next paycheck before I get my paycheck coming into March. The budge category doesn't really change. None of these items really change. The amount does change based off of what I'm going to be doing. We'll get into that in a second. I added a birthday fund, sinking fund, because my birthday is going to be in a few paychecks and I want to go out and have a good time. So I'm going to be contributing some money to that, as well as my new apartment that I'm planning on getting. So let's take a look at this. Now my electric. Who wants to guess what my electric bill is? I currently live in a 418 square foot apartment, and it's just me and my dog, and we love it, and it's totally fine. But when you live in a small apartment, that means your utilities are often small as well. So my electric bill, you want to guess what it is? It is $21. Yes, you heard that right. $21. It's never gone more than $21. I think the lowest I had was $18, even in the summertime. It's really, really hot here in Arizona. Still has never gone more than $21. All right, let's go to phone. That's $35. Me, my mom, my sister, and my brother are all on a family plan. And so what they do is I just tell them what they owe, and they'll deposit that money into my account, and I don't have to worry about it. So they take care of that. I take care of my $35, and it all works out. Therapy, $25 copay, and I go every 2 weeks, and it's going well. I love my therapist. She's pretty cool. REI. So my REI minimum payment is $290, and it's not actually $290. It's around $260, I think, but I'm using the minimum payment for the previous card I paid off, which was a Capital One card, credit card, and the minimum payment for that card was $30. So I just added it to the $260, and now my new minimum for my REI credit card is $290, so that's what I paid. My student loan, I pay the minimum, and that is $156. So as you can see down here, that totals to $527. And if you subtract, if we look over here, if you subtract $527 from $1,600, I would be able to put $1,073 to debt. But like I said, I gotta live. Now this is where my living situation comes, my keep alive situation comes into check. So gas, I gave myself $90 for gas this paycheck because I had death in the family and I had to do some traveling. I had to drive some pretty extensive miles. So I wanted to give myself some extra gas money just so I wouldn't blow my budget. So I gave myself $90 instead of $60. Grocery, I kept that at $100. Oh man, my grocery situation for my previous check, I ran out of salt, I ran out of pepper, I ran out of extra virgin olive oil, I ran out of something else. And all those things, oh, coffee, and all those things freaking add up. They're really expensive. So it was a close one. I'm not starving for food or anything like that, but I did get a little bit bored with what I was eating because I didn't have enough money to go and buy something tasty, delicious. I had to eat with what I had in my house, in my apartment. So grocery, hopefully it'll be a little bit more variety these next 2 weeks. Dana, my puppy, she's not a puppy, she's like 6, but I call her a puppy. She got $40. She always gets $40 every paycheck, and that's actually all spent. We went and got her some new food, got her a treat. She's good. Backpacking, $40. I was planning on going backpacking this coming weekend. That's not going to happen, but I always still put money in my backpacking fund anyway, because even if I don't go out, I might need new gear at some point, so it just kind of piles on top of each other. Fun. I only gave myself $40 for fun because I really need to tone down. I realize I'm kind of getting a little bit out of hand with that. Miscellaneous, $20. That's for just little things, odds and ends, but as you know, that often goes into my fun fund, and I just use it to go out. I'm trying not to do that, but that's what happens. Miscellaneous, just for extra things that you don't know or for going out. Household, $20. Household is just for things that you might need around the house. New laundry detergent, new, I don't know, dishwashing liquid, anything like that. So that's what I use it for. My car maintenance, oh my gosh, I still haven't gotten my oil changed. Planning on doing that this weekend, but that always gets $40. So that totals out to $390. So $683 is my new total going to debt. But I got sinking funds. New apartment, $150. I was putting $100 towards this, but I decided to up that to $150 because I knew that my lease ends in April, and I knew that I'm going to need kind of a lot of money to get out of this apartment. To get out of this apartment, I'd have to pay for moving a vehicle, like a U-Haul or something. I don't really have friends with giant trucks. Deposits, pet deposits, first month's rent, blah, blah, blah. Starting a new utility thing, things like that. So I kind of started upping that. That was $100 a few months ago. Now it's $150 every paycheck, and I'm okay with that. Birthday fund, so $30. I believe I have 3 or 4 paychecks until my birthday, so I'm just going to be throwing $30 at it, and then I'll decide what I'm going to do. I haven't really thought about it, but it should be fun. So we got all of these worked out. Budge, no budge, sinking. So when you add all of these together and you subtract from 1600, you get 503. So 503, I'm going to be putting towards my REI credit card on February 21st. It's going to be pretty cool. So as I said before, my goal for the next 2 weeks is not to touch that $503. I want to make sure I don't go over budget, and then I'm able to make that payment, because it'd be really cool to put $500 towards my debt. So after I do all that, come and figure out what I'm going to do with my envelope system. So the amount going to my Capital One 360 checking account is my new apartment, because I have a savings account for that, my car maintenance, because I have a savings account for that, and my birthday fund, because I have a savings account over there for that as well. So $220, I tell Capital One 360 to take it out of my Chase checking account, and it takes a few days to transfer, and then I just put them in their various sinking funds. So gas, grocery, Dana backpacking fund, miscellaneous, and household, that all totals $350. So that's when I go to the bank and say, hey, I need to take $350 out of my account. Give me some 20s, give me some 10s, and I stuff them in my envelopes. And that's it. And then I just basically work off my envelope. It's rare that I have to use a card, but I know when I go get my car my oil change in my car. I promise I'm going to do it, need to do it. I'll be using a card for that. So that's it, guys. Just got to figure it out. Oh, so if I am able to not go over budget and keep this at $503, I'll show you what's going to happen. So I'm gonna make a payment, $503, right? Let's say it's February 21st. It's not, but let's say it is. So I'm going to, it kind of totals all of this up. So total extra for the month would be 503 plus 124, and that's just extra for the month. That would equal 627, sorry. 627, 503 plus 124. So that's total extra to debt. Now the total to debt for the month would be $1,073. And that is because it's taking this amount, this 290 and this 156 plus this 620. So if I stay on budget and all goes well, the total amount I'll be putting towards my debt for the month of February is $1,073. And I don't want to get ahead of myself because who knows what's going to happen. I don't want to jinx myself. But that's going to be pretty cool. And that gives me more incentive to keep this $503. Because if I keep this at $503, then that total will stay the same. So it's pretty cool. All right, guys. So that's it for my February paycheck number 2 budget. It's my favorite one because I get to put a lot towards debt and it feels really, really good when March 1st comes around. So thank you again for watching this video. Take a look at some of my other videos if you haven't, and hit like, hit subscribe if you like what you see, and I hope to see you guys back here again. Take care. Bye.